Good morning and welcome to my channel. Today, as the title shows, I am showing you how to properly brush your teeth. You will need for this project a toothbrush, a toothpaste, I am using Colgate but any brand is good, mouthwash, my little cup, I use a disposable cup, and a timer for how long you're going to keep the mouthwash in your mouth, and you also need floss. Sorry about that. So first things first, I just woke up, so sorry about how my parents, I'm rolling up my sleeves. Please keep your toothbrush in a protective covering, but make sure you also clean your covering often so you don't build up bacteria. So you're going to start by wetting your brush. And apply the toothpaste to your brush, and then I wet it again because I find it a bit spicy, a bit harsh. I wet it again and it makes for brushing better. I start with my back, right side, and I brush all sides of it. I go in the back, on top, and behind. I go in front, the back, on top, and behind the teeth. And I keep doing that as I work my way around my mouth. And I start with the bottom, and then I go around to the top. Those three sides, whenever you're brushing your teeth, to get the best brush. As you can see, I'm doing horizontally, and then I'm also doing vertically. So go all directions, change the directions to make sure it's brushing properly. And brushing your teeth is very messy, so that's why I'm out of frame right now, because I'm bending down to make sure everything goes into the sink. And I'm also adding water, like wiping off my mouth, adding a little bit moisture into my mouth. See? Also, one thing that a lot of people forget or overlook is their tongue. If you brush your teeth, no matter how well you brush your teeth and you don't brush that tongue, your breath is gonna stink. You need to remove all the plaque, all the buildup from the night before, from the day before, so that you have fresh breath. And use the majority of the toothpaste that was on my brush, but I am not finished. I want to do another round, and just to make sure everything is off. So I'm reapplying toothpaste to my toothbrush. And I'm going to start all over again, making sure I hit everywhere. In this round, you're going to see a lot more up-downs than horizontal brushing, because I just want to make sure I'm getting all the plaque I can get just by brushing alone. Brushing does not get 100% of the plaque, but going around doing it twice and going up and down direction, you can get what's between your teeth now. And do the up and down in the back. Don't forget to go to the behind the teeth where it's not visible to people, because if there's discoloration behind the teeth, then it's going to show up in the front. And also, you see there, I actually decided to scrub the top of my roof. I am using a medium toothbrush to brush, so I can brush all parts of my mouth. Dentists normally recommend a soft, which again is even better for your gums, but for me, I rather the feel of a medium toothbrush. Look at me trying to get the back like a star, brushing like a star. And at that point, I'm going in again, because you don't want to leave any plaque to your teeth, because even if you brush your tongue, your breath is going to stink if there's plaques remaining. Maybe an hour later, you're going to be like, what? Why my breath smell like that? And that's because you didn't remove all the plaque you needed to remove. And there, I decided I wanted to like just run the brush over my gums. But I'm not saying you could do that. It feels better. It's like you're giving your mouth extra clean, but do not scrub your gums. We're not here to scrub. You're not supposed to scrub your gums, make it bleed or anything like that. So now I'm rinsing out my mouth. So I normally do either 2 or 3 brushes, And the way I realize if I need to do a third brush is I do a test. I check to see if behind my teeth are smooth. That is where you have harder plaque and you might miss. So use your tongue, and if it feels nice and glossy, you're ready to move on. If not, you have to go in for a third brush. And then I checked my tongue and I decided that I wanted to give my tongue another little scrub. Your tongue should not be white, no white patches. It should be nice and pink. And that's how you know it's clean. Have you ever seen anyone with plaque buildup on their teeth? And then they drink like maybe a red juice or a blue juice and their teeth turn the color of the juice? That's because they get all the plaque on their tongue. Now we're gonna floss. That side of the floss is if you in between brushing and you need to pick your teeth or something hard is between there. I have switched over to those individual floss, but you can still use the spool. It's up to you, but I like that it's one hand and I can get in there. So now my teeth are pretty close together, so it's a struggle, and sometimes I strip the floss. I might have to throw away a floss and start over, or because then it might leave pieces of the floss in my teeth. But in this case, I just kept on going. I just moved the stripping away. And you do individually. Every single tooth needs to be flossed. Well, between every set you need to floss. See, that's where I stripped it, but I just moved it out of the way and kept on going. I keep the water running at this time because when you're flossing, stuff might come out and you have to rinse off the floss. My teeth was relatively clean that day because the day before I brushed my teeth 3 times, and I did floss the night before, so it should be clean. So at this point, I've been brushing my teeth for about 7 minutes, which is, I guess people want to be under 5 minutes, but it's a process. You can brush your teeth quicker. I'm not going to say I floss every time I brush my teeth. I floss in the nighttime. And I told my dentist that, and she said that's perfectly fine because in the nighttime you should floss because you're going to be sleeping for about 6 to 8 hours, and that's enough time for bacteria to grow in your mouth because you're not drinking and swallowing like you would do in the daytime. I'm not sure what I'm talking about right there, but I think that's important. So I floss at night. So that would cut out 2 minutes out of my morning. I also, as I said, I use mouthwash that kills the rest of the bacteria that you can't get from brushing and flossing alone. And I was using Listerine, not for no particular reason. It's just that that's what they had in the pharmacy when I went to pick it up. Cups. And you do the mouthwash for 30 seconds. That's why I have my little Samsung Galaxy, and I put 30 seconds on the clock and I swoosh for 30 seconds. That's what the instructions said. If you have a better, less, traumatic mouthwash than the Listerine, because I was in pain, you can give me some suggestions, because sometimes I skip out on the mouthwash just because it hurts, or I don't do the full 30 seconds. That's why I brought my phone in, so I could actually make 30 seconds, because I know when I'm in my hand, I'm counting down, I'm in pain. I be just spitting it out. But yes, so thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And hopefully this helps a lot of people who are asking how my teeth get so white, or was having issues with bad breath even though they brush your teeth every day. Thank you. Have a great day, and if you feel so inclined, please subscribe and like this video.